Good afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC, but only if we're allowed to use DS Pokemon. So, here's what we have here. We're only allowed to use Pokemon that appeared in the DS generation. So that means not Gen 3, not Gen 2, not Gen 1. Yes, Gen 4. Yes, Gen 5. I think Gen 6. I wasn't sure, so I didn't include any Gen 6 just to be safe. But I think Gen 6 is technically 3DS, but you can make some arguments there. And also, yes, Gen 7. I took a lot of inspiration from VGC 13 because VGC 13 was not a metagame that I competed in. My first competitive metagame was actually VGC 14. So I was like, hey, screw it. I'm probably not making playoffs because, you know, we got a couple of unfortunate Malamar battles in here. I think we're 3 and 5 overall. So probably not making playoffs. Let's have a little bit of fun. We're running kind of not a complete chalk team, but there are little hints of chalk. Like we do have the Landers, we do have the Cresselia, we do have the Heatran. But on top of that, we're also running things like Thundurus, which used to be a supporter, but is now kind of evolved into being an offensive Pokemon with Dynamax. We're also going up against Bowerdad, which is a very good competitive Pokemon player. We'll leave links to his stuff down below in the description. Hopefully we don't see too many scary things. I'm pretty sure that Gen 7 and Gen 6 are allowed, and if that's the case, that means a lot more fairies are allowed than I previously thought. So this team probably might not work too much, but it'll definitely be a fun one. But anyway, if you guys are excited to see this VGC, but only DS Pokemon, go ahead, hit the like button down below, and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's best of 3. All right, okay, so there is a Sylveon, so I'm a little bit concerned about that, but it's not as terrifying as I originally thought it was going to be. I do have a lot of tanky Pokemon to theoretically deal with that Sylveon. I also do have the Heatran, which pairs very well next to the Hydreigon. Okay, I got some answers here. There might be a Trick Room thing going on, but really not too many Trick Room Pokemon on my opponent's side of the field. I think really the only one that can set it is Chandelure. Right? Regardless, I don't see a lot of Pokemon that get any ground moves, so I think I'm going Heatran right away. Maybe even Heatran Thundurus, just to get some airstreams going. Make sure the speed stays in my favor. Also deal a lot of damage to that Amoonguss. I'm more afraid of that Amoonguss than anything else. That might be just my VGC brain telling me to run for my life. But I'm not going to bring Cresselia here. I think the Landorus is much more important than the Cresselia in this matchup. And at the same time, do I really want to bring another weakness to the Bug? Granted, everything here is weak to Bug. Hold on, that Araquanid is going to be very annoying for me. If I see that Araquanid on the field and there's an opportunity, I got to pull the trigger. Because that Araquanid will run with the game if I don't. But anyway, best of luck, Bowerdad. Good luck, have fun. Hopefully it's a GG. Okay, at least Bowerdad got some style. I appreciate that. Amoonguss and Chandelure is going to be the lead of choice. So this is the Trick Room thing, right? Don't know how we stop it because of Rage Powder. We might just have to live with it and play in it and deal with it. Yeah, maybe I needed a Cresselia here. Thing is, like, I don't want to Dynamax my Thundurus now. Now it's not on my list of things to do. It was before. Like, I don't want to airstream the Amoonguss, but it might also be the only way to deal with the Amoonguss. Not really. I guess I do have, like, Heat Wave here. Yeah, this is kind of very unfortunate. Okay, what I'm going to do... I know the Rage Powder is coming, but I'm going to double the Chandelure. And if it gets Rage Powdered into the Amoonguss, so be it. Yeah, there it is. I don't want to give the Chandelure Flash Fire is the issue. Yeah, it does no damage. The Earth Power's not going to do any damage either. And they're going to put something to sleep next turn. I guess I could have Dynamaxed. I mean, the opportunity is still there to go for Max Lightning. Okay, Trick Room's up now. Yeah, the opportunity's there. Will he let me have it, though? I hate how I'm pretty much forced to Dynamax this Thundurus right now. All right, fingers crossed. Will they let me? Will Bauer Dad let me get the max lightning up? Not that it matters for my Thundurus. It will matter for my Heatran, though. The good news is I think Heatran is a threat to him because he doesn't currently have something that can deal with Heatran that well on his team. There were no ground-type Pokemon there. So unless he starts packing some punches into Heatran, I'm going to stay alive for a very long time. I just got to make sure that I can get this electricity up for the sleepies. There's the Protect. Spore into the Protect. Nice. That worked out for me. Followed by the Shadow Ball. Don't like it, but I'll eat it. Life Orb, too. I should be able to knock that out. I wasted a Dynamax here just so I wouldn't be put to sleep. I mean, I did take him on with me, so I have to look at the positives. But that's the price we pay. That's the price I have to pay at least. And at least I can go for Heat Waves now without worrying about giving Flash Fire. I get also a Protect turn here with my Thundurus because they're probably going to want to try to Spore the Thundurus. I'm going to have to knock out the Amoonguss this turn. Dang it, Araquanid. That was a Pokemon I have a big concern with. I'm going to go for the Heat Wave. Yeah, it's going to be rough. I'm going to go for the Protect and Heat Wave. Again, just because I don't want my Thundurus to go to sleep, but... yeah, I don't want my Thundurus to go to sleep. Not yet. I want to make it so that the Amoonguss feels at least forced to go for Spores. Yeah, they're just going to Dynamax the Araquanid. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble here. I'm going to have to find a way to prevent this Trick Room a lot more. Alright, Araquanid. Go easy on me, please. Let me just max guard this. Stop the Spore from happening. They Rage Powder, fair. Ooh, that means I could have attacked? Ooh, I don't know, man. Max Geyser. Goodbye, my Heatran friend. How many turns of this Trick Room we got left? It feels like the eternal Trick Room. It's never ending. Now, I can get some Intimidates going. And I can get some Protects happening. With my Landorus, at least. But again, it's never a good position to be in. A Trick Room with an Araquanid in the rain. And an Amoonguss staring at you. Two more turns. Okay. These turns are going to feel like an eternity. Alright, well, wish me luck, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Airstream onto the Araquanid just in case I get Rage Powdered again. But I feel like the Landorus might not even be the target here. I think the target has to be the Thundurus. I gotta last 2 more turns. The good news is that Bauer Dad has no more setters. But the damage might already be done is the problem. Amoonguss Protect. Okay, that's good. I was worried about going to sleep with Thundurus. Now I need Bauer Dad to go into the Lando spot. And then let me take that shot into their Araquanid. Come on, not Thundurus. Yes, good. It's really good. It's not really good. We're still in a bad situation, but it's what I wanted to happen. Great damage. Okay, really good damage. Now what? They're going for geysers. Should I bring in my Hydreigon just to eat the geyser for the Landorus and also get a second Intimidate? Maybe. Maybe. And then Protect here. This is still rough. It's still not a good spot to be in. This Araquanid can still just beat something down if it wants. Let's see if they switch to a Bug-type move. Just to kind of read me there. The issue is they still do have the option of going for the Rage Powder, right? Spore. Ooh. That's rough. All my Pokemon still float. That's the problem. Does that mean that they went for the Thunderous spot then? Yeah, okay. We're gonna hang in with 2. Interesting. Works for me. Not really though, because it's still bad. I'm still gonna have to wake somehow. Thankfully, there's just no trick rooms that could happen, which is all that I really can care about. I'm gonna fly onto the Araquanid spot just to avoid another Spore if I can, and hope that the Araquanid can't dish out too much damage to me. I could have also just swapped in my Lando, but again, I don't want my Landos to take unnecessary damage when I don't have to. Okay, they're gonna swap out for Regenerator. Oh, and a Magnezone. Another scary Pokemon. All right, let's fly. Let's get out of here. That was my mandatory turn. Oh no, that was my second turn. Oh, it's dive. Whoa, okay. Well then. That's bad. I don't have protect. But is it a dive on Hydreigon? I do have Earth Power here. I didn't see Air Balloon. Am I locked already? I'm not locked yet, so I can go for the Earth Power. That dive, dude. Dive was next level. It caught me off guard. I guess predicting the fly. I'm not going to wake up anytime soon. That's not fun. Here's the thing. I still have Landorus, though, right? I still have Landorus. Do I actually lock myself onto EQ? I don't have to. I go back into Lando. Click EQ. Knock out both of these. And then lock myself onto Flamethrower. To then deal damage to the Amoonguss. I think I like that a lot more. I still haven't locked myself onto anything. I think this has to be my mandatory wake turn. So I'll just go ahead and try to do that. Just click EQ. And click Flamethrower. I think I saved the Pokemon that I need to win. I really need this Hydreigon to just open its 3 eyes. You have 6 eyes, dude. Open any of them. Any of them. Does Hydreigon have 3 heads or 1 head and 2 hands? No one actually knows. Age-old question. We do wake up. Here's a Flamethrower. Beautiful damage. Followed by our EQ. Ooh, Citrus. Okay. Or Figgy or something. Or something else. What is that? Ganglin? I don't think that helps with the EQ, though. I think EQ is still EQ. I think EQ is still going to do some damage here. Knock out the Araquanid. Beautiful. All right, now it's Amoonguss versus the world. Whew. Yeah. Somehow we stalled out that Trick Room. I don't know how we did it, but somehow we prevented the Trick Room from Trick Rooming, you know? All right, send it on Amoonguss. And now it's just Flamethrower because I'm locked onto it. And EQ because that's my best play. We actually haven't seen any attacking moves on Amoonguss yet, so I would love to get that information just to know what I'm working with here. Is it Seed Bomb? Is it Foul Play? Is it Pollen Puff? Like, what are we working with? It's a nuisance. I know that much. It's definitely a nuisance. All right, damage. Beautiful damage, followed by the single target EQ. That should be game. Okay. Take a game 1, it seems. Well, that was not an easy battle at all. At all. We got a lot of good information there, though, especially with the dive. And that dive play was super clean, Bower Dad. That was really clean to counter my fly. All right, on to game 2. Alrighty, so we saw the Amoonguss, and Chandelure is practically the only thing that Bower Dad can do to me, realistically, when it comes to setting Trick Room. So I think I'm going Landorus Hydreigon in the lead that time, or this time. I'm still bringing the Heatran in the back. What does my Conkeldurr have? We working with some juice here? What do we got? Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Iron Fist. Okay, so that's what I decided to do. That can help me a little bit for the Goodra. It also helps me with if they decide to set Trick Room, because Conkeldurr's slower than a lot of the Pokemon on their team. I think I'm making that adjustment. I know I shouldn't make adjustments if I won the darn battle, but it wasn't a convincing victory. It was a victory that I had to work for. So hopefully we can make this one a little bit more convincing by this little adjustment. We'll see, though. We'll see what the leads change, if the leads change for Bowerdad here. Sylveon Goodra, okay. Gotta say, not happy about Sylveon. Not happy about Sylveon in the slightest. Interesting. Here's the thing, though. Can't I just, like, airstream the Sylveon? Practically knock it out? Like, don't I have a lot of momentum here? Is it worth it, though? I should just hard swap that Heatran here. Save the Hydreigon for later. I think Hydreigon's important, so I'll save it. I'll save it for later. Just bring in the Heatran. This is why we have Heatran to begin with, so that Heatran can sit here and deal with the Sylveon. All right, we got the Dynamax. Beauty. Let's get a big Landorus on the field, folks. Get some Airstream boost going. There's nothing here that gets Trick Room, right? There's no secret pocket pick Guja Trick Room thing going on. I really don't think so. Love the Gen 6 representation, though. Oh, but something's Dynamaxing, though. Dusk Ball. I'm assuming Goodra. Yeah. Oh, is this Stomping Tantrum? Wait, did I just fall into a trap? Could they have Max Quake on this Goodra? I know it could be like Max Water, too. Or is it just the Wormwind? Bowerdad could have very easily baited me into bringing in my Heatran right away. All right, that's really good damage on Sylveon, by the way. I will definitely take that. Geyser. It is a Geyser. Okay, is it on to Lando? Yeah. We take it? I don't think we take the Sylveon hit, though, do we? How much is Sylveon doing with Hyper Voice here? Probably a lot, if I had to guess. We hang on, baby. Amazing. We're hanging on somehow. Okay. I'm going for Quake onto Goodra now. Ooh, the guys are scary now, though. I mean, every situation here is scary. But I am going to Quake onto Goodra. A Geyser into Heatran is probably the most likely scenario. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to Airstream onto Quake onto Sylveon and just protect. Because I feel like they attack Heatran 9 out of 10 times here. And I think Sylveon has a higher likelihood of protecting here too. So I might as well just go for the Sylveon slot. Oh, quick attack. Hang it in. All right, we hang in. That's all that matters. I think he was hoping that the quick attack would be enough, but thankfully it wasn't. Gonna get some special defense on our Heatran as well, so hopefully we could take this hit through Protect a lot better. And then maybe the Heatran can deal some damage to the Pokemon in the back. The good news is that by getting rid of Sylveon, I now just exceeded the purpose of my Heatran. Like, I don't need it anymore. I'm okay to let it go. And then, yep, they did go for the Heatran spot, and we eat that up. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm totally okay seeing Heatran go down. If it comes down to that. And I also get another turn with my Dynamax here. Okay. Among Us. Don't love it. Don't love to see it. I'm a little surprised that he brought it again. I wasn't expecting it because it didn't perform too much in the first battle. But hey, it is annoying regardless. I mean, I guess I have no play except to go for the Among Us, right? But the Among Us Protect is so obvious, I almost don't even want to do it. Ooh, it's a hard call. I think I'm going to Airstream onto the Goodra. and flash cannon onto... I'm ignoring the Amogus this turn. I can't believe I'm about to do that, but that's exactly what I'm doing. Unless they rage powder me into it. Yeah, okay, good. I feel like that protect was a little obvious. That's why I didn't want to go for it. Much happier with this Goodra hit. Beautiful. Really, really good. All right, we got some more speed. I don't really think we needed speed. Maybe I should have gone special defense, but I guess I'll take what I can get. And a special D drop. I will definitely take that. That'll help out our... Okay, yeah, they went for the Landorus. I think they realized that my Heatran has exceeded its purpose too. Like, it doesn't matter if it's on the field anymore. How do I eliminate the Amogus though? I kind of want to bring in the Conkeldurr. Yeah, I am. I'll bring in the Conkeldurr. I'll show them the switch. I decided to switch things up a little bit. I have Ice Punches now, which should be able to deal some damage onto the Amogus. Which I should go for here. The Amogus I should definitely go for. Yeah, I think I double the Amogus spot here, while simultaneously just trying to get some damage off on the Goodra. Ooh, perfect. That's really good. Araquanid, okay. Can I deal with Araquanid? Ooh, he got rid of my flying type. I don't know. I do not know. Damage? Damage! Nice! Woo! That's what I like to see. I need this rain to go away. Once the rain goes, I might be in a better spot. Goodra hasn't shown me Protect yet, but I can only imagine that it's there somewhere. Could also go for Thunder Punches onto the Araquanid. I have Mach Punches if I want to go for the Goodra. I think I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch just because I have to chip the Araquanid at least a little bit. And then I'll just Flash Cannon into the Goodra spot. It doesn't have -1 special defense anymore, so it shouldn't do that much, but it should still do something. That's good damage. Thunder. Youch. I'm AV. Hang in. Oh, it's Heatran. Yeah, I'm fine with Heatran. Like I said, Heatran's not a Pokemon to me anymore. And I do outspeed the Araquanid, which is great news. The multi-punches. Liquidation just hurts so much. Okay, thankfully the rain goes away, so I can feel comfortable going for Heat Waves again, finally. I now have Mach Punches, which is nice. I think I'm just going to Mach Punch the Goodra. And fire off a Heat Wave here. I know it has Water Bubble or whatever. I still think that's my highest damage output because it's neutral. And it's Stab. And Flash Cannon is also resisted. So, like, my options are kind of out here. Yo, Conkeldurr was a great adjustment. Firing off punches every direction. Heat Rave now. I'm still faster even after the paralysis. He's going to live at 1. Jeez. Yeah, this definitely kills my Heatran. But here's the thing. All my Conkeldurr has to do now is click a punch move. Time to bring in the Hydreigon. Just because I have to. But I don't think Hydreigon's going to be... it's not going to get an attack in here. Dude, I love Conkeldurr as a Pokemon. Rest in peace. Ever since they introduced Urshifu and eliminated its viability. Oh. And we're going to take the game with the Mach Punch. GG's, Bower Dad. You definitely made me work for it. And it's something to say that Bower Dad definitely decided to have a little bit more fun this week than I did. His team was definitely not standard. Like, it was a bunch of great Pokemon, right? But I brought a bunch of legends, if I'm going to be honest. I went for VGC 13 strats, and that's where that took me. Anyways, GG's, Bower Dad. Make sure to link his Twitch channel down below in the description, of course. Also, let me go ahead and get you guys that rental. And here you have the DS team, the Gen 5 / is it only Gen 5? Hold on. No, Gen 5 and Cresselia. Oh, and Heatran. Okay, no, it's Gen 5 and 4 team, apparently, because I forgot that Gen 6 and Gen 7 were DS games, technically. But yeah, honestly, this team did a very good job. I like the fact that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things off the ground and a Heatran. It does really good when it comes to potential switches, and I feel like Heatran plus the Pokemon that I have all cover each other's weaknesses very well. Honestly, though, star of the show was Conkeldurr in that last battle. Can we be honest? Conkeldurr was the best adjustment that I didn't think I needed. And the Mach Punch, the Ice Punch, the Thunder Punch, all of them came clutch in that last battle. So huge shout out to Conkeldurr. I love that thing. I love your Cinder Blocks. You're a great Pokemon. We didn't really get to use the Cresselia too much. We also didn't get to use the... I guess we got to use Hydreigon a little bit. But yeah, the Pokemon we didn't really get to use is Cresselia just because they were running Trick Room, so I didn't feel like I had to stop it. I just felt like I had to be faster than it. So I didn't actually need the Cresselia in any of the matchups, but it's nice knowing that it was there as a great cheerleader. Nevertheless, make sure to check out Bauer Dad. We'll leave a link to his Twitch channel down below in the description. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. On our road to Scarlet and Violet. Super duper excited for that game. Huge reminder also, me and Mike are going to be streaming our multiplayer perspective for that game, which I think is going to be really cool. On the 17th at 10 a.m. That's when the game comes out in Australia. So if you're excited for that, hit the like button down below as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Ken, this is Pokesports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.